one of the world's largest mission movements, Youth with a Mission, widely known as YWAM, has a vibrant operation located in Worcester, an hour northeast of Cape Town. Over the years, the nations have met the nations as teams made up out of ordinary men and women from Worcester, South Africa, the continent of Africa, and the rest of the world have shared God's life both locally and internationally. It has taken adventurous faith as the pioneers of every major phase have demonstrated courage and tenacity. In the late 70s, two women, Charlotte Cass and Marie de Toy, started praying and inviting YWAM teams to the area. These seeds landed into a fertile soil, still soft from the Andrew Murray revivals in the late 1800s. They grew into a vision for a discipleship training center. In 1986, during the apartheid era, a group of Christians swam against the current and started an interracial, interdenominational YWAM community on a donated, run-down tobacco store outside of Worcester. Brian and Pam King-Horn led what was then called YWAM Worcester. Amidst heavy renovation work, the base was running discipleship training schools and reaching out to the local colored community by, among other things, starting preschools on the farms. Since 1992, under the leadership of Brian and Kareem Reed and later Wilson and Grace Huda, the focus expanded to equipping and sending local missionaries to other countries. For example, they adopted certain people groups and started a YWAM base in Mozambique.
In 92, God spoke to us to enlarge our boundaries. We started looking for a bigger place in Worcester, and God gave us a promise that we're going to have the hospital, but we couldn't buy it then.
But 6 years later, Stefan and Trudy Hugo, the base leaders of YWAM Muizenberg in Cape Town, thought they should relocate to Worcester. They began negotiations to buy the same old hospital.
So in 1998, just after Wilson had left, Dolph Lombard, Monty Jane, then Williams and myself were asked to cover the base as leaders. And actually, during that time, we drove out here to the old hospital. We came to park in the parking lot, and we just prayed and said, God, is this the right thing for us to move to town? We all actually had peace about it.
Stefan asked us to pray about coming to Worcester from Muizenberg, and I felt this was my promised land. And when I got here, I was absolutely amazed at how beautiful this place was. But yet at the same time, the buildings were in really bad shape.
In 2 months, the building had to be renovated and furnished for 200 people, as the first big effort was to run an international leadership training school. While local outreach continued, the ministry, now called YWAM Worcester, took a stronger emphasis on bringing the nations to Worcester to be equipped and send it to Africa and the world. Under the leadership of Bruno and Judy Gunterlach, the base has adopted a stronger focus on influencing the different spheres of society. For example, training in the areas of counseling, skills development, and micro-business enterprise, allowing interaction and involvement in Worcester. From September 2013, God gently started speaking to the base about team leadership. This lengthy and challenging but invaluable process resulted in a new Jesus-centered team leadership structure, which was finally inaugurated in March 2021.
YWAM Worcester have given birth to many ministries.
I like the freedom I have here.
It really facilitates growth in individuals.
Because we are interdenominational, we are able to serve as a bridge builder between churches.
YWAM Worcester is a family and values families.
I like YWAM because of the genuine way how people follow Jesus.
Because of the courage and obedience of so many individuals stepping out in faith over the years, God has created an important platform for other ordinary men and women to demonstrate God's love to Africa and the world.